Hey guys, yesterday I saw a video showing a Jade Bar that can be sold. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? And in the same video, you can see a Jade Nugget which can also be sold if it is very exclusive. And here's the important part. Knowing that D-Trails has been updated on May 2nd and that they will very likely add the Blacksmith class, which is a class that allows you to craft and create melee weapons, I started thinking about what would happen if we mix the Blacksmith class with the Jade material. We can create, and most importantly, how could this material be obtained? Because it's huge, very exclusive, and perhaps difficult or dangerous to obtain. You'll see why.
Now, as you well know, Jade culture is present in the Dead Rails universe with 3 objects: the 4 Jade tablets, the Emerald Jade mask, and finally the Jade sword, the latter with the ability to turn the average citizen into a student in the United States. This culture has a lot of potential that we could see in future updates, as long as it is added in the right way. In the video, you can see that a single Jade ingot would cost 50,000 bills, while the nugget would sell for 10,000. Although Jade is very valuable in real life, it wouldn't make much sense for it to be sold for a lot of money in the game, considering that the Jade sword sells for 250 bills and the mask sells for the same amount. The most logical thing would be for a Jade ingot to sell for 100 banknotes, i.e., twice as much as a gold ingot, while a Jade nugget could sell for up to 40 banknotes, which would not be such an exaggerated price. Since these are very exclusive and valuable materials, it should be very difficult to obtain a Jade ingot or nugget in the Dead Rails universe, so let's make it interesting. The best thing that could happen is that we find a temple in the middle of the desert that contains the Jade ingot. It sounds easy to go and get it, right? Well, no, because it would be guarded by several zombies that are stronger than normal, and not only that, but since people keep asking for a new boss in this game, it could be that in order to get the Jade ingot, we have to defeat a zombie that has the same strength as Tesla but less life, to make it interesting but not too difficult to defeat. Of course, while traveling through the desert, we may find Jade nuggets that can only be obtained by the miner class, a class that many people no longer want to use, but with this update, it would be back in fashion. And you may ask yourself, if the Blacksmith class arrives, what could we make with the nuggets and the Jade ingot? Well, it's simple. We could make guns, swords, armor, even the mask. And yes, I know what you're thinking. If the Blacksmith makes the sword and the Jade mask, there would be no need to enter the cave to get these items. You're right, but here I would like Death Rails to add the Wizard class I mentioned in this video, so that if the Blacksmith makes the mask and the Jade sword, the Wizard would be the one to give them the power to revive the dead. One more reason to add these 2 new classes to the game.